will do the first topic because this is really important, and I don't think people understand the gravity of the situation because based off the comments, it really kind of pissed me off. Okay, so shout out to Shantae. Shantae, I didn't see you in the chat today, but Shantae sent this story over via the DPMO morning show Instagram. So if you have any topics you think that would be good for the show, send them on the Instagram DPMO morning show or the TikTok page. I run the Instagram, Black runs the TikTok. So anyway, I saw this she sent it on Instagram, and I said, okay, I got to do a little digging into this. And her and I were conversing. I was really upset because people did not react the way I thought they should react. And we'll see how I react. And I want to see how you guys react. I want to see how the chat reacts. Okay, so I have the story.
All right, so let's
and
react.
Indefinitely from all MLB stadiums after he was heard heckling an Arizona Diamondbacks. A Chicago White Sox fan is now banned indefinitely from all MLB stadiums after he was heard heckling an Arizona Diamondbacks player at yesterday's game, ultimately bringing that player to tears. Our Sarah Maki's checking in with fans as both teams face off again today at Wright Field. And Sarah, I'm curious what the reaction is out at the ballpark.
Right, Marie, when we talked to fans as they were walking in, they had one unified response about the ban. Good. That heckler reportedly bringing up a deceased mother to a player out here, bringing him, like you said, to tears, something that both sides are now condemning. And it's also bringing up a bigger conversation, one about sportsmanship on the field and in the stands. A show of support at the ballpark for Arizona Diamondbacks player Ketel Marte as he took the field in Game 3, a big turnaround from just one day before.
Welcome back to Chicago. This is from the previous pitching change. Torey Lovullo with Ketel Marte in tears on the pitcher's mound, waiting for the reliever to come in, consoling Ketel Marte, who was in tears during that break.
Marte in tears after a heckler reportedly referenced his mother, who died in a 2017 car crash. An insult that hit Marte as he headed to the dugout and caused Diamondbacks leadership to react.
It was a terrible moment. Fans are nasty and fans go too far sometimes. And I love my players and I'm going to protect them.
Speaking the next morning, White Sox staff confirmed the fan had been banned, and they've reached out to Marte to apologize, a move supported by fans from both sides.
I support fans being enthusiastic, but being respectful at the same time.
I don't think you should get personal with the players. I mean, it's about baseball.
I think it was the right choice, you know. I don't think that should be tolerated at any baseball field, you know. It's just, it's inhumane.
This is Arizona's last game of the series here in Chicago. The White Sox did win. Fans still leaving right now. From Wright Field.
Okay.
Please let me go first.
No, I gotta go first. I gotta go first on this one. Because he broke the first rule of baseball. Okay? He broke the first rule of baseball. There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball. All right? There's absolutely no crying in baseball. That's first and foremost. Number two, the outrage that I'm getting from the comments, it really bothered me. And shout out to Shantae, we were on the same page, okay? Sir, you have a job to do. We have free speech. We have free friggin' speech in this country. If I spend $100 and I want to be an asshole at a game, that's my gosh darn business. That's my business. And Ketel, whatever your name, Marty, you have a contract for $118 million up until 2035, okay? I get your mom died. It's horrible. I can't imagine. I'm not even mad at him crying, to be honest. Crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball. Your mom died in 2017, by the way. His mom died almost 10 years ago. Just got to say that. But you have a job to do. And I just think it sets a terrible precedent of us banning people for shouting things at a ballpark. He didn't use any racial slurs, didn't use any curse words. We have free speech in this country. All right, I'm done. Go ahead, Black. Sorry. I was mad. I was mad at the comments.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay. It's free speech.
God,
free speech.
I can't even get it out if I'm agreeing with you.
Free speech.
God damn. Man, look, bring back bullying. The picture is a bitch. Okay, y'all wrong. If y'all ban me from the stadium, y'all gonna have a fat ass lawsuit on y'all hands.
Hold on, where's my
banning
banner?
me from a damn because I'm talking shit. Cause I'm talking shit. That's why the country done got soft. Bring back bullying.
I'm gonna take the other way.
Oh my god, pause, nigga.
Okay, so and this is a problem, bro, because we seem to tend to think that because people have money, they are no longer human. It's like like the amount of stress that come with money is astronomical anyway. But now, like you got somebody who harping on your dead parent, like that probably could be like a little, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what he going through already because men with money get treated like shit.
Treat me like shit then. Hell, I'll take
You
70 million.
You saying that into like, okay.
So I
So
tell you, boy.
most people care about men with no money, about like the brokers. They'll come get you out of jail. They'll write you. They'll put shit on your books. But when you a nigga with money, like nobody is there to help you because they think you got it all.
Yeah, but you're fucking. You're fucking.
You
And
can
that's all that
fuck,
matters to me.
but listen, so that don't listen, cause I just think that probably was a long line of shit that he was dealing with, and that was just what broke the camel back, bro.
He need to pull his fucking drawers up.
This is what I'm not mad at the dude crying, and like chat says, there's no time limit on grief. I'm really not mad. I was making a joke about the no crying in baseball, but he wanted to cry. That's his business. But should the guy have been banned? Absolutely not. Absolutely. I wholeheartedly think I just think it sets a terrible precedent, and y'all know what I'm talking about because y'all make content. We know, if anybody knows about free speech, we really don't have free speech like we did 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Well,
you know, and it's a slippery slope with this free speech stuff.
Yeah,
but see, speech ain't never been free. It has always been speech ain't never been free, Black. You always pay for it. Okay, whether you got to go fight a war to be able to keep your free speech, quote unquote, or whether somebody punch you in your shit for what you said, you gonna pay for what you're saying.
Yes, yeah.
But what I'm saying is
Yeah.
the reason why I can kind of go with the ban is because he's a player, he can't be counter reactive to his free speech. So now you kind of got to protect the player and banning him because he can't go in the stands and whoop dude ass.
Kid, 2K. I'm gonna crush your argument right now.
Okay.
When I told you about somebody in your chat saying some shit about me, and I asked you to act on that, you should have did like what them damn the stadium did, ban their ass.
No,
but did you? No. But no, you said free speech.
Yeah.
You're contradicting yourself by saying that now.
No, not because
that killed your argument. I don't care what the fuck.
Black,
say.
because
that was a perfect example.
I told you
to kill your argument, bro.
Black, you can go in the stands. Go fight him. Go fight him.
I'm gonna fight somebody they ain't even got a profile picture.
That's what I'm saying, but he can't. Like the player can't run in the stands. You run into a group of mixed mafia, they gonna jump you.
Yeah, all right.
For a long time.
Kelly, am I right?
No, I actually do agree with you. Because this is the thing. When it comes to free speech, like I said, if the guy was shouting racial slurs, I can see you getting banned because now you're causing a disturbance for everybody around. But people heckle players. That's what they do. And these players are paid very handsomely to endure this heckling. I'm sorry. And to you, Jay Money, my mom and I really like money a lot. Okay. I'm not mad at the guy crying, But if a player called my dead mama a bitch and I'm going to make $118 million by 2032, my mom, she's alive now, praise the Lord. But if she was passed, she'd be smiling because I'm going to make a lot of money. We care about money over here.
I get it,
So
kids, but money
he makes a lot. I'm just saying he makes a lot. I'm not mad at him crying. But I just think it's wrong that the Spectator was banned. He didn't use any racial slurs, didn't call fire in a crowded stadium. He was directing his heckling to the player, and he did a good job because he got his mind. He's crying, taking his mind off the game. That's what spectators do.
Listen, if you're a spectator, heckle my performance, heckle the sport, heckle what I'm doing. Like, bro, you don't have to talk about a nigga mama because you know what come with that.
But the person in the chat was saying stuff to Black, and you said free speech. What's the difference?
I said, if Black don't have to. Black can go fight with these people. Black have fought with these people. Black have fought with these people. Black won't get a lifetime ban and get $118 million took.
I mean, I can easily retaliate by doing something else rather than fighting. We said, no, let them talk. I had the powers of banning too, but timing out too.
Because I'm with you. I don't think that he deserved a lifetime ban. At max, what I would have do, I ban him anytime this team in town.
No way.
You can't go to.
Ain't no fucking war.
You can't listen. When Arizona here, bro, you can't.
What it sets a bad precedent, though. Okay.
Okay. What sets
because now the precedent has been set that people that go to these games, that spectators you can risk being banned for shouting stuff out at a player. Kelli, and again, I can see the racial stuff. I can see you getting fined and banned for that, because racial stuff, it takes it to a different level. You know, I think we can agree on that. But him talking about his dead mama. So now what's next? Oh, you can't talk about his landscaper. Oh, you can't talk about how he cheated on his wife. It sets a bad precedent. I don't like it.
Yeah, bring bullying back.
So would that be a bad precedent or this?
I'm okay. I'm okay with players. Look, y'all know I'm pretty much usually okay when it comes to certain things with violence. I was okay with that happening. I didn't really think. Let me be here. Let me be clear. I'm okay. People are going to react the way they want to react. It is what it is. But should that heckler have been banned? No.
Of course you okay, Kels, because you don't get a profit from the bottom line. If this shit is going to hurt my sport and hurt my bottom line when it comes to revenue, you're not going to be okay with it.
2K don't believe half the shit he's saying, Kelli. He just talking shit, man. Because I just sit there and gave you a fire ass example of you in the same position as this what we talking about.
And I told you.
It's
all right. Next time I'm gonna block their ass.
This is censorship. And again, the person who the league would have looked at or should have, if I'm the multi-billionaire, most likely Jewish owner of that team, I'm gonna have my issue is gonna be with the player because you took it to violence. Hecklers are gonna heckle. Okay, that's what they do. The player took it to violence. Y'all know I'll be okay with violence. But the player escalated it.
Okay, so at what point can your husband slap the fuck out you? Like, how far can you go with a verbal conversation before it's okay for your husband to slap you? Kel?
You are conflating two completely different scenarios.
Not even a good comparison.
But I know I'm going to answer your question.
Let's play.
My husband is free to smack the shit out of me if I give him any type of back talk and he's making $118 million. He's free to smack the shit out of me. He's free to do it.
Sure.
He's free to do it. Yeah.
Tina Turner thought the same fucking thing. Yeah.
I actually heard she was the aggressor.
She was. He was.
Okay.
But everybody listen.
I told y'all I like money.
Cassidy. She thought the lifestyle was worth it too. When you start to figure out that money don't cover up them bruises and that shit still hurt, a lot of shit started to come to life then.
And you
listen,
know I was
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I wish I was Cassidy.
He shouldn't have got a lifetime ban. But I just think dude should have kept it baseball. You want to read that super chat, Kels?
Yes, I do. Okay. Thank you to Tell G. Tell G always coming and showing love to the show, and we appreciate it.
Money.
Yeah. Tell G says, dude that was banned should have kept it about baseball. The heckler can say whatever he wants, but would that baseball player be wrong if he sent some folks after him once that game was over?
Absolutely.
If nothing else, I'm consistent, Tell G. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, okay. Listen, if y'all can find, like, if y'all think that you could be able to heckle people with no problems, I'm telling you, your freedom of speech, you probably gonna pay for it with some bottom at home. But there is a price to pay for freedom of speech. It's not free.
I agree with you. I agree with that.